Let's go, Tennessee fans. You've done it again. There's nobody on the planet Earth I want to absolutely annihilate a bad team than Josh Heupel. He knows how to run it up. And on this third and Murfreesboro, guess what? You draw them off sides, got them jumping up in the air like there's no tomorrow. And Joey Aguilar knows he could take a free shot to the end zone. Well, not only is it free, it's wide open in the checkerboard end zone. The two-lane transfer scores it. And I want to actually show you the play before it. It was called back for penalty, but it's something, right? Braylon Staley. First off, this is a really good read when you see this linebacker, safety type flying off the end. Let's pull it and just play pitch and catch football out here. And guess what? We got a 2-on-2. Let's block one guy, make the other one miss. And yes, that is holding, of course. But it is something that Staley is going to be such a big piece of this Tennessee offense. You know, the craziest thing about the game of football is all the drama, once you're between the white lines, goes away. Boo Carter was an absolute pain to deal with. He signed the most painful, newsworthy agent in NBA draft history. Obviously, I won't go down that rabbit hole, but it was interesting. And what does Boo Carter do? When he's between the white lines, he could flat out play. Okay? He is special with the football in his hands. And here's the thing, he's a defender, right? So, as many of you Tennessee fans know, you never want to get tackled by a punter. Okay? Give the punter a lot of credit just getting through this block. I don't know why this blocker right here just did not sell out to get this block taken care of. And the punter makes one of the best touchdown-saving tackles I've ever seen, to be quite honest. So East Tennessee State University is located in Johnson City, Tennessee. And guess what? This defender was put on a wagon wheel with this route. I mean, take a look at this piece of route running right here from the slot. You can see his head is pointed in this direction. He really needs to sell this route to flip the hips of this defender because he has leverage. We're trying to get over here. He is shaded in this direction. And what do? Ooh, little step. We got him shook like an AI crossover. And once again, it's the touchdown man himself, Brazzle. Nice little flood concept right here. Boom. Vertical, secondary level of it. Got to love it, baby. Good throw. Good catch, and Joey Aguilar continues to ball out of control. You want to know why Boo Carter is a special player? I mean, look at this. I mean, y'all, this is some really, really good tackle football play, okay? So if you're a coach, you understand the term numbers, right? You hear coaches talk it all the time. So Tennessee has numbers in this box, right? This safety creeps up, so this is press man. If this corner gets beat, it's a touchdown going the other way. So even though Tennessee has numbers, Boo Carter is not a linebacker, right? He is a smaller slot. So here he is taking on the block of this big lineman. And guess what? He is able to get play side of him, locate the ball carrier, and basically stop him in his tracks. You can see he's able to prevent a stiff arm right here and bring him down for a loss or for no gain. That is just ridiculous, and he pops right back up. That's a good sign of athleticism. Football is so romantic, and our breakdowns are that very thing. I see a world where Tennessee fans are actually sitting next to their wives as they watch this program. And what I want you to do right now is look at your wife in the eyes and ask her if every inch matters, because it does. It does. Or at least my wife tells me that. Still, all jokes aside, that Boo Carter tackle was big, right? 3rd and 4 is different than 3rd and 3 and 3rd and 2. 3rd and 4, obviously, the percentage chance of them throwing goes way up, especially against a Tim Banks rush defense. So guess what? You're having to throw here, and guess what happens? You're able to get off on a good pass set and bring him down, not quite for a safety, and there was probably like 5 different sex jokes based on what I said. I shouldn't even have got it. Was my subconscious. If you're dirty, I know your minds. I know where your minds were. And then guess what? Boo Carter gets rewarded. So we get a punt here. One thing I would point out if I was a part of this Tennessee meeting room right here, take a look at this. Normally on my punt teams, and I've never coached special teams, but I know a few special teams coaches, I want to have at least one eye on the punter, okay? So in this case, they are never, ever, ever faking this deep in their end zone. So our backside contained is already looking to set up a punt return. But if they wanted to, he's running and he's still running, right? This guy eventually tackles him, or the returner, Boo Carter, who we know can tackle. Just something of note that I would pass along to Josh Heupel. Or Josh Heupel, if you're watching this, even though I am an LSU fan, I am available for hire with my film studies, but my football knowledge is nowhere close to yours. But I can provide some corny dad jokes. Anyway, Boo Carter, wearing number freaking 23, looking like daggum Jacob Hester. I said Jacob Hester, LSU mind here. Devin Hester, oh my goodness, a little shake and bake. We got East Tennessee players tackling themselves, and then he gets lateral again. Oh my goodness, Boo Carter, this is spooky. And of course, I know his name was floated in the portal. If your name is Boo Carter, you've got to go to a school that wears orange and black, right? Come on, man. This is scary stuff from Boo. And, man, this is probably the most unjust zero punt return touchdown game ever. He should have had two. Tennessee's offensive line just played one whale of a football game. Now, I wasn't able to watch every single snap like some of you diehard Vols. But look at this, man. This is exactly what you want on counter, right? Especially with these splits being this tight. You're just hoping that this backside end, who looks like he's a thicker player, isn't able to chase down Star Thomas from the backside. If that's the case, every single person should be accounted for. I mean, this is teach tape. That is just ridiculous. Now, the second level block could have been a little bit cleaner from Staley, but as many of our members know, you can check out our members-only film study. Just hit that join button, and guess what? I mean, you just got to feed them again, right? Hot hand, good stuff. Let them over-penetrate if they want to. Lance Hurd also had a really good game, and Star Thomas, a lot of Louisiana flavor on this Tennessee offense. Okay, there are varying schools of thought on a play such as this one, okay? Rolling out to the left side, and, well, just kind of throwing this football up in the air, okay? You are up by 34 freaking points, so why not test something out here? And you did have all day to throw. I mean, look at 72. Have him in a phone booth, man. That is absolutely insane. And with the guy right in his face, Aguilar just throws this up. And I can understand this if it's Deontay Thornton you're throwing the football to, but it is a little bit different. Matthews, though, man, he still skies up there and times it perfectly. He made that look pretty easy, and he scores. So versus better opposition, we really don't want to do that, but I totally get it as well. Now, a big negative here for Joey Aguilar is at Appalachian State, he did not do a good enough job at avoiding the disaster play. So we're in the spot right here, and this is a really bad spot to be in. Okay, now, I understand you're up by 41 and you could just do whatever, but in this situation, you just need to fall on this, right? He doesn't, okay? He's not able to pick it up, and guess what? It's recovered by ETSU in the red zone, all right? But, man, Joey Aguilar, the athlete, is impressive, right? He's not the biggest guy. He's also not the fastest. I know that's so cliche, but he does play pretty big, okay? So we have a gap shooter here. He pulls it, and guess what? We're in trouble, all right? Once again, we avoid the disaster play. We don't just throw this football into this area. It will get picked off. So Aguilar stretches this out, keeps the football away from the defender, and somehow, some way is able to get this ball. Look at the strength to get it to the touchdown man who started things off here, Harrell. What a freaking play. Now, in this spot, we want to get out of bounds, and we do just that. Really good stuff. So, that'll do it for me. This game got a little too ugly. There was a nasty Lance Hurd block that I wanted to get to, but the truth is, the Vols offense through 2 weeks and better competition has looked better than Georgia's offense. They have offensive line issues. They have run game issues. They have all different types of issues. Gunnar Stockton overall has looked okay, but it's been a lot of screens and scrambles. Aguilar, you can make a case, has been the best quarterback, period, in the Southeastern Conference. So let me know what you guys think, Tennessee. Is this the year you actually get it done versus Kirby Smart? A lot to like going into next week, okay? It is Power Hour SEC. Boom! And you get them in the Knox, too? I can't wait to see what this point spread is going to be. Let's go. And tonight we're doing ribs.